contraceptive websites. This is a way for you to present the information instead of it all being me presenting you guys information. And the good thing about contraceptives are that you have probably already learned about most of these, if not all of these, at least some of them you definitely have learned about previously. So you guys are going to present the information on this. It will still be on the test, so make sure that you are paying attention to this section. Just because you guys are creating it doesn't mean it's not important and valuable information, okay? So you're going to pick a contraceptive that you want to create a Google site or a website about. And you will do that, and it looks just like this right here. Okay, there's going to be a little choice, and you are going to pick which of the listed contraceptives that you would like to work on your site about. You can be in a group or not in a group, and so it indicates which ones are groups, and you can get with one other partner and build it together. If you are with a partner, once you get your partner, you need to decide how you'll split up the work. And once you do that, then you can get started. So I'm going to actually create the website for you. Okay, so I'll create the website. I'll link it to our class website that we're going to be using for the forum later on. And so I will link it to the class website and I'll share it with you. You'll get an email from Google. I'm sure you've done this before, where it'll get an email. Ms. Myers wants to collaborate with you, and it will be a blank document, and then you will create all the content, all the layout of the specific contraceptive Google site that you are presenting on. And so what needs to be on this site? That's what this lovely rubric explains. So you need to tell me, how does this contraceptive work? So does it stop egg release? Does it do something to the uterus itself? Does it physically prevent things from things meeting each other? And so you will tell me, you will explain to not just me, but to your classmates, because remember, you're presenting this to the entire class. How does this work? Why does it stop a baby or a fetus from forming, or an embryo from forming? And then you'll tell me about its effectiveness. This is data, statistics. Tell me, if I do this, is it 100% effective? And if it's not 100% effective, what is it that makes it not 100% effective? Is the effectiveness the same if I use it exactly perfectly versus the average person using it? So you'll give me a little data on how good this contraceptive is at preventing a pregnancy. Then we'll talk about how we use it. So this may be whether this will be what is the how-to of it. So is this like something you need to take every day, something you take once a month? Is it something you put on moments before sex? Is it hours before sex? Is it used before or after? You're going to give all that information. What is the nitty-gritty on how you actually use that specific contraceptive? And then you're going to get into the advantages and disadvantages. And some of those you have already actually hit on previously, like effectiveness, how and when you use it. But the advantages or disadvantages are the Venn diagram of it, the selling of it. So the advantages are, why would you pick this? What are the good reasons to choose this as the type of contraceptive that you use? The disadvantages are, why might you not, or why might you consider a different contraceptive, okay? And so this is just the good and the bad. All contraceptives have good things and bad things, and it's really about picking the one that suits each individual better, okay? And so this is just helping people to find what suits them best. Then you're going to have to, of course, cite your work. So you're going to tell me where you're getting all of this information. And again, just because you cite it, you still need to paraphrase it. It's in your words. Do not plagiarize. Put it in your words, okay? It needs to be professional quality. Make sure that you do put you as the author on there. We want to share your great work. And then there is no actual submission or turning in of this, okay? So you do get a couple of points for publishing it. You'll see on the video about how to build Google Sites that you do need to publish your site, and that means you're going to make it available for everyone to see. Until you hit publish, nobody can see what you have done. And so when you publish, that is your submitting it, okay? Because remember, I shared it with you originally, and on the cutoff time, the due date and time, I will go in and I will stop sharing the site with you, so you'll no longer be able to work on it, okay? So make sure that it's published for everyone to see before the due date time. That's the only submission that you need to do, is just publishing your site. So I hope you have fun building this. I hope you learn about this specific contraceptive really in depth. You will become the expert about this specific contraceptive for our class, because that's what our forum's going to be. Also due on the same day as the presentation is your original post to the forum, where you just put up the name of your contraceptive so that people can ask you questions about it. So you'll be the expert. Our classmates are going to ask you questions about your contraceptive, and then you're going to respond and answer them. And that may require you doing some more research on your contraceptive, but that's okay. It's all about the learning process.